Solutions. We are software developers. That's our goal, particularly in mobile applications. We have set out to do mobile apps, mobile websites, etc. Of course, we wanted a Kenyan sounding name, so Shujaa meaning warrior. We don't want some foreign sounding thing. We want to identify with you. And then we began in 2008, late 2008. Okay, so we are CCK approved as application service providers. A lot of open source that we are doing. We do work with Linux and Java a lot of the time. But of course, technology, as somebody has just put it, is not an end in itself. So we do work with other things. We also try to do proper software development. So you go through the whole cycle of software elicitation, design phase, implementation, testing. There's a lot of guys tend to skip over these steps. And then we are hosted in UUNet, and then we are building redundancy in other centers. Okay, so something about this platform. This is just one of our products, but will be the flagship product. Okay, so what is this Shujaa Solutions developer platform? I mean, you've all heard out there of the concept of an app store, and we have borrowed this concept and added onto it. So what we have is a solution that allows for mobile developers to host their applications and test and various things. We are supporting the most common handsets here in the market. I mean, we are at some point we'll be giving you the statistics, but not today. But most of Kenya, as somebody put it, it's 2,000, 3,000 shilling phone that's most common, running off of Java. But you have the full spectrum, and we have seen this year a lot of action with Android, etc. And you can access it right there at our website. There's also a mobile version of it. Okay, so the basic thing is, as a developer, you create your mobile application, put it on the system, we test it. Once we approve it, it's visible on the front. I won't call it storefront because we are not selling the apps directly, but it's visible on the web front. We are expecting lots of people already. Some people have signed up, and but it does go through a process of testing, evaluation, etc., rating, etc., internally, and then before external people use it. Okay, so once it's, as we are saying, once it's approved on our end, you can download it. It requires a code to be put in. This is to protect you, the developer, your intellectual property. So not just anybody can download it. When you upload an application, you get assigned a unique code per application, and when you give out that code, then somebody can access your application. Otherwise, they can only view the description, etc. We are working on finalizing with one operator, hopefully by Friday, and also with financial institutions. So the way it will work is it will be a revenue share model across the board. So as a developer, you're entitled to your revenue. We also get a piece of it, and then also the operator, if we're using an operator to do the billing. And then we'll pay you through a local system which is familiar with you. I mean, the trouble with many of the other app stores is the PayPal, which we don't have access to, majority of us. Okay, so we are improving the system. We are adding features. We're going to have you being able to host your application. Sorry, not just your application, but your server side there. We are going to put an email list together so that as developers, you talk to each other on your email. We're going to have things like domain name registration. So as you create a space, your domain name points to that space, etc., etc. And then also things like tutorials, slides. They are already partly in there. So when you create an account, you get some of these things. So it's, yeah, as we're saying, it's localized a lot for the Kenyan market. So it's very friendly for your download. Okay. So we have a legal agreement. Of course, it's all straightforward. If you agree with the terms, you're welcome to be a developer, etc. We want to see innovation. That's part of our motto. So we want to see you guys bring out the best. As ourselves, we are also software developers, but we realize we are not going to produce everything. It's a lot of innovation is going to come from out there, but we'll focus on some niche areas as time goes on. Yeah, and so we're expecting lots of things to come forward. So these are just some of the screenshots. This is from our web browser session. As you can see on the left, this month we are featuring Kenya Bus Services mobile application, Java-based, free of charge, and we have put the code for you to download and use it. And then this is the tick or carousel that displays the details of your application. So as a developer, not only are we displaying your application, but we're also displaying things about you. So you can use it to market yourself. So we are also marketing you in a sense. These are the screenshots, some of the screenshots from the mobile view of it. So the website adapts, has content adaptation. So when you visit it as from your mobile phone, it detects you have a mobile and serves it a different page. So these are just some of the screenshots from that. So thank you very much.